team in the second half. We weren't there between our mindset or whatever it was, our legs, whatever. We looked heavy moving around the field, I thought, in the second half.
You guys had a chance to take over first place with a win. Does it hurt midway in the season to not make that progression up to the top of the table, or do you guys still feel pretty confident you're going to be able to get back up there?
Well, I feel good about where we are with our team coming together, with more guys hopefully over the next week coming back into the fold. I mean, Victor is right there. We could have risked him and put him in there today, but it doesn't make sense. We get through this game. We have 6-7 days before we play again. Javi's getting closer. Deion's hopefully going to get his work visa. Nico, I think, arrived. So, our team is starting to come together. So I'm pleased with where we are and what we have in front of us. It's disappointing. And I know the group is disappointed because you have an opportunity today at home to go out and jump into first place. And they've set themselves up for that opportunity. And we let it slide today, which is disappointing. But the message is maybe we weren't ready to take it today, but we need to be ready to take it the next time we get it. And we need to keep getting better and keep improving. And again, playing over 90 minutes, and the next series of games is 3 and 6 days. So it can't be that we can't bounce back in 3 and 8. We're going to have to bounce back in 3 and 6 and get points. So it's not going to get any easier in terms of the way these games and the way these matches are kind of bunched together. But we will get deeper, and that maybe will help us through this for sure.
Thanks, Greg.
Next, we'll go to Damon Calhoun.
Hey, Greg, you were talking about the second half, and they scored in within the first 10 minutes there. Is that the next step you guys need to take as a group to sort of restart the game with that intensity that you sort of had from the first half?
For sure, it's a next step. It's something we talked about just in the locker room. We've given up 6 goals now coming out of halftime in the first 15 minutes, and that's far too many. I mean, we need to, as a team, with our team and quality, especially as we come together as a group, we need to be able to come out and reassert ourselves in the second half, especially in a game that we had control of in the first half. And we didn't tonight, and that's something that we have to improve upon. I think also when we have a team against the ropes and we create opportunities and we have opportunities, putting teams away is also something that we have to do better at. This is the second time we played this team, gotten the first goal, and allowed them to come back and take points back off of us. So I think that's another thing that we have to improve upon. It's always an evolving process, and I will always find things that we can continue to improve upon. But I give credit to our group and that they've put themselves in this position to be playing for the top spot in the West over a grueling first half of the season. But now we need to take a big step forward if we want to become a championship contender and a team that can really win some hardware this year. There's still another big step we need to take.
And when you look at Vancouver, this is your third time playing, and ththey're all, I think you guys are 1-1-1. What is it about this group that sort of that pushes you guys to the limits each time you face them?
I mean, they're a stingy group. Obviously, they survived us on a couple of occasions tonight where we just don't put them away when we have the opportunity and we have the momentum and we have everything going for us. And they survived it because of our inability to put them away a bit, which gives them hope. And there we went and we started the game. The second game there, we started the game and we were all over them at the beginning. Again, it was like we took our foot off the gas and we let them back in. They build momentum in the game and they make it difficult for us. So, I have to give them credit. They're a resilient group. They've hung in there. They've been on the road. They've dealt with some difficult circumstances, as all of the Canadian teams had, being away from home. But they've built some resiliency out of it, and you have to go beat them. They're not going to just give it away to you. So we didn't take it when we had the opportunities to take it, and they hung in there and salvaged some points out of those last 2 games.
Thank you.
We got time for one more question. We'll go to Gio Garcia.
Hey, Greg, I know it was a tough result for you guys. I wanted to ask, what were your thoughts on the pairing on the midfield? You had Leggett, Ryan, and Jonathan Dos Santos.
Yeah, I think especially in the first half, I thought, very good. I thought there was the ball was moving quick. It was fluid. Effort was coming in and getting involved in some of that activity level. I thought it was very difficult for them when we started to overload, and those guys were, relatively close to each other. I thought it was excellent. Again, I thought as long as we do that and in the possession, we continue to play with the purpose of releasing players behind the back line and creating chances, which I thought we did again as that first half progressed. I thought we were doing a good job. Kevin was looking for little runs behind, as was Julian, as was Sam. And so that kept the space open in midfield for us to keep moving the ball and those guys to keep playing. So I thought there was a nice camaraderie there. It's the first time the three of them have played together. So for that being the first time, I thought in the first half, there was a lot of positives to take out of that. Again, I thought as the second half came, we looked a little bit underwater. Like we were a little slow. It wasn't as fluid. The ball wasn't as fast. We weren't moving as quickly to get into good spots for each other. And then it just we lost control of possession. That is control of the game in terms of having the ball. So, but the first half I thought was very fluid and it looked great at times.